He told everyone I was obsessed with him, so I made him obsessed with saving his reputation. We were best friends since freshman year of college. Nolan was loud, cocky, the kind of guy who thought his own laugh was the punchline. He always needed an audience, and for years I played the role. I helped him with papers, covered for him when he ghosted people, and even dragged him home from parties when he got sloppy. I didn't mind. It felt like loyalty. But Nolan was never loyal to anyone but his own reflection. Things started to get weird during our last semester. I noticed people looking at me differently. Whispers, snickers. A girl from my bio class even asked, "So, how long have you been crushing on Nolan?" Which felt like being slapped with a fish I didn't order. At first I laughed it off, but then I heard it from someone else, and another, until finally someone showed me a screenshot of Nolan literally texting people that I was in love with him, and he didn't want to hurt my feelings by rejecting me, like I was some pathetic side character in his self-written rom-com. That wasn't just ego, that was sabotage. He made it sound like I was stalking him, texting him late at night, begging for attention. He even went as far as saying I'd cried in front of him. None of it ever happened, but it spread fast. People pitied me or laughed. Either way, I lost a few friends over a fantasy Nolan invented just to puff himself up. So I stopped playing the loyal sidekick, and I started writing a new script where he was the tragic lead in a social horror movie. I played dumb, pretended I hadn't heard the rumors. I even complimented him in public, made it seem like maybe, just maybe, they were true. And Nolan, he ate it up like it was his last meal, told me I should move on, but did it loudly, in front of people, to get attention. He thought he was humiliating me. What he didn't know was that he was walking into the trap with both Yeezys on. I made a fake account posing as a freshman girl, Shayla. Shayla was innocent. Shayla was flirtatious. Shayla wanted Nolan so bad she couldn't stop DMing him. And Nolan, he couldn't resist. He fell for Shayla hard, shared screenshots with friends, told people some girl is obsessed with me again, and even used her as proof that this happens to him all the time. Then Shayla turned possessive. She started DMing other girls who interacted with him. She commented on his photos, mine, sent voice memos saying, "I know what you're doing." Girls started getting freaked out. Some blocked Nolan entirely. Some ghosted him mid-flirt. One of them posted about his crazy fan base on her Instagram story. Nolan's dating life dried up overnight. He started spiraling, and I wasn't done. I waited until midterms, when stress was high and confidence was low. That's when Shayla leaked her messages with Nolan to a massive campus confession page. Screenshots, voice memos, edited photos, all showing Nolan bragging, leading her on, and calling other girls disposable. The post went viral in less than an hour. Girls he'd never even met were DMing him with paragraphs. He got banned from a dating app for emotional manipulation. Nolan begged the admin to take it down. He even tried to claim it was AI generated, but people had receipts. Girls started coming forward with their own stories. Turns out he'd been love bombing and ghosting his way through the dorms like a walking red flag. And just when he started suspecting I might be behind it, I sent him a screenshot from Shayla's account that simply read, "Obsessed with you? Number obsessed with your downfall? Maybe." He moved out of our dorm 3 days later. No goodbye, just silence and the sound of his ego deflating like a party balloon in a microwave. His reputation never recovered. He deleted his socials, ghosted everyone. The guy who once bragged about being irresistible couldn't even get a text back. Funny, right? He made up a story about me being obsessed with him, so I let him feel what real obsession looked like, until he couldn't even look in the mirror without flinching. He turned me into the villain of his story, so I rewrote the ending and made sure the last page was soaked in silence.